Unfortunately, I'm not getting any sleep tonight. It's like I would rather sleep all day tomorrow, but I can't, of course, because I kind of run a small farm here and there's a lot I need to do. But um, I just haven't achieved enough inner centering to be able to ignore what's happening over here now. Um, see, I know I've already talked about this, but it's looking like they're going to build a house over there, and I'm not even certain. I'm praying. I'm actually leaving it open, like at a 99% level, that I'm just wrong, because I've been wrong before, and I've been off, and I've been hostile about things that aren't true before. So maybe this isn't true. Maybe it's not really going to happen. But okay, so I heard something over Facebook that helped me a lot. That just said, yeah, there's a lot of that going on, and you don't know what to do, and blah blah blah. But just trust that the right things will happen for you. If it's meant to be for you, it'll happen. And so if I feel like, say, like, okay, so I need to just hold this up to them. There really isn't a more piggy, selfish thing going on in the USA than riffraff buying land and then building a house on top of an empty house. See, see what I think pretty much is that these people who are just up jumping doing things, they're not getting a second opinion or even a third party point of view. In fact, they're not even seeing, like this punk ass over here who dumps asphalt. How long have you been alive that you didn't notice that that's not the right thing to do? It's toxic, and why did you end up in the mountains, and then all of a sudden after 25 years you just did that? I am observing as a third party that there is something very wrong with you. In fact, you're an old man slowing down. Did you know you're having just a process of life that maybe you should just give it up? You have done something erroneous. It makes no difference. We need to sit you down and ask you to make you talk to yourself. Why? Justify it for us right in front of our face. Try to convince us how necessary that is. With your situation there isn't any traffic there, and you have ended up parking on the road, not on your asphalt, not in your backyard, for the first time I've seen you do this. Why? Because it's closer to your house and you don't have to go up those back steps? Now I have an asshole over here that I can just tell by having a conversation with them. First of all, okay, this is a man doing this, but now I spoke to, I don't know if it was a mother-in-law or whatever woman over there. They are not even up to the emotional availability or even human presence of, say, I would say 3.5, 4, not 4, more like 3, just kind of I, you know, I was kind of yelling and giving a fit to the neighbors over here, so, and then I had to apologize to these neighbors and say, I'm really sorry, but what has happened is that these people poured a bunch of fucking asphalt, and I said, can you smell it? And I said, this is how the conversation really happened, babes. This is how it happened. I said, hey, I really apologize for raising my voice and really screaming, and you know what she said, like without even winking? Oh, we didn't even notice. And then what I said without even winking? Well, that's fucking scary. And then what she did without winking was laugh a little bit. And then I said, would you care to have a zucchini? Do you like zucchinis? And I brought it to her, and I just wanted to interact with this person. She was an elderly woman, and I needed to calm down. And I like elderly people. They'll do that for me. Even children will help out. Um, these in-betweeners who think that they're much more better than these two that just slowing down and saying, no, actually, I don't know much. Fuck them, man. They're fucking crazy. Anyway, let me slow my oven down. Um, no, no, I don't just, I don't just sit here quiet while I see some fucking other big mistake happening. And I'm gonna tell them, you know what? I just went through people making a big fucking mistake over here, and now I'm going to tell you, are you even thinking? No, you're not. What you're doing, you are a child who finally gets to build a house! And you're doing it disgustingly. Because why? It's not, that land doesn't need developing. It's already developed. It needs people that are humble to move in there. Now, my question is for you. The answer is no right now, you're not living here. But are you going to live here? Do you plan on giving this to your children so that they can live here? What are you doing? I'm not asking you these questions because I'm interested. I'm interested in hearing you talk to yourself and justify it! You people aren't even fucking self-examining. And you're just fucking doing shit and you don't know why you're doing it. The real reason why people are doing a lot of things is because they just can't fucking relax. Believe it or not. Believe this or not, babes. You come here to master something, and that is this mind, who, if you don't, will have you running forever like that until what? Like this fucking asshole who doesn't know! That maybe it's time that you look at something now. Please. It doesn't have to be that just 40 seconds before your last breath, you actually see something past your distortion. That is the mind. But it happens to people all the time, and guess what? Your life is not a whole waste if that happens for you. But it's very unfortunate for everybody around you to see you just have a eureka right before you take your last breath. And now you have to be forgiven because you just didn't know. That has to end. You will be scolded by me. Go ahead and call the sheriff, because then I'll start taking these people to court and saying, and I'm going to be known as, I'll probably become the mayor, and I don't want that. I'm not a power tripper. I'm saying I'll become somebody who cares more about what's happening in this town than a goddamn golden retriever! Nonsense!